We are back for one final stretch of the One Line Racing Center October Radical SR3 League. We're at Long Beach, a beautiful track on the streets of Long Beach. A tight and twisty, and of course, because it's a street track, a bumpy one. Qualifying is live, and we're seeing a familiar face at the front. Anthony Wynn, he's in P1 ahead of AJ Masick, but we have a couple of situations in the championship. As it stands at the moment, let's see if I refresh my website where we're at. Here we go. Hasn't updated quite yet. Oh, it has. As it stands at the moment, obviously we know that Anthony Wynn would be champion. But here we go, a couple of scenarios we have in the championship, and that is that Jay Grigg and AJ Masick are differentiated by only 1 point going into this race. Whoever of the two finishes ahead will take second place in the championship. Of course, we still have the battle between Anthony Wynn, sorry, and Jay Grigg, but something crazy has to happen for Anthony Wynn not to finish this race. I assume that that is going to be it for the championship to be decided. And Andrew Berrien and Connor Smith. 7 points in between those two for P5. Andrew had a 4-point swing in the last race. That did him all the good. And then the both Dunfords, they are tied on points. Sam and Josh Dunford both tied on the amount of points that they have. But this is a beautiful track, one of my personal favorites. On board with the man who took 3 victories in a row, made it 3 out of 3, and is looking to make it 4 out of 4. Into turn 1 goes Jay Grigg. We can't forget this championship has been a fight till the end. He's never given up, and he still hasn't, but it looks so unlikely. This qualifying session will be all about setting up your race well. Thing we know on a street track, and that is that it is never easy to overtake. Greg is Joy Dom. Let's see if we are able to, after this lap, go on board with Joy Dom and see if we can have a full lap on board without the commentary over it. Some pure Radical SR3 goodness. Now Dan's annoying voiceover. Here we go. Out of the final corner, Joey Dom is going to take you on a lap around the Long Beach circuit. Well, that was a quiet lap around this track. We have a minute and 50 left of qualifying. Here's Anthony Wen, who took that pole position back from Joy Dom, who took it before him. So those two trading positions, with Joy Dom once again seemingly the only challenger for Anthony Wen. Those two have been so close to each other in terms of pace, and Joy Dom's going to look to make it 4 out of 4 here this evening. Current lap time 1:21.133 is the pole of Anthony Wen. Joy Dom about 2.5 tenths off of that. Across the line for Joy Dom, but he doesn't take the provisional pole position. Last laps have started. Anthony Wen. Question is, will he be in time to the line to start one more lap? It's gonna be close. He's done this perfectly. If it is, he's done this like a champion, and he will get another lap. Oh, by the second, by the skin of his teeth. One more lap for Anthony Wen. In the meantime, we've joined Joy Dom on his attempt to take pole position. Everything needs to be perfect. Hit the cones. Hit the cones there, oversteer, understeer. This is not going to be it. Too much time lost by Joey Dom. I have a feeling he was up as well. But it just feels like that was too scruffy of a lap. And no, indeed, it wasn't the one. On board with championship leader and provisional pole sitter Anthony Wen. Cross the line. Can he improve his time? The answer is no, he can't, and that is the grid for you. Anthony Wen will start on pole, Joey Dom P2, Jay Grigg P3, AJ Masick and 4, then Andrew Berrien P5, P6 for Sam Dunsford. That's important in the battle between the Dunfords, once again next to each other. Dunford would go top by 2 points ahead of Josh. Then it's Connor Smith. His fight against Andrew Berrien. That hasn't gone quite too well. Quite far off on this track. And then it's Smith, Thomas Smith at the bottom. It is time to get the final race of the season underway. We're looking at the back of the grid. We're waiting for the 6 red lights to be on our screen to illuminate and then to go out for the race to be underway. And that is now. It's lights out. We're underway. Anthony Wen with a good start at Long Beach. It's a longer run down the turn 1 slipstream, working greatness here for Joey Dom. Looks to the inside into turn 1. Is he going to get it immediately off the start? Dives in deep, and yes, he does. It is Sam Dunford climbing a position. Josh Dunford dropping 1. That's crucial in their championship. AJ Masick is behind Jay Grigg now. Jay Grigg would at least keep P2. A position that he's had to fight so hard for. But Joey Dom, after that start, has the lead of the race. And that in its own should concern you already. He's controlled so many races from the front of the field. AJ Massa looking on the inside, which will become the outside of Jay Craig. Oh, big snap from Jay Craig on the exit of the hairpin. Allows AJ Massa to have a look around the outside. Outside for Jay Craig, and he takes back that place. This is a direct fight for championship position. Oh, Joey Toll with a mistake. Anthony Wentz gone past. It's a mistake that's easily made at this track. This track has loads of corners where the tire stack is forwards, put in front of the wall, obviously to protect the drivers in case of an impact. You'll have to, but it brings the wall closer to you and you can't use the patch after it. That means that Joey Dom hits the wall and has to try and get back past him, but he has done so already. Another mistake from the both of them, once again touching barriers. It's allowing Jay Craig to get back into this fight. Jay Craig needs to try something. Also have to keep in mind though that, oh, AJ Massa, what's happened to him? He's now into P7. Great, closing up on these two. Anthony Wendo has dropped off a bit now. The story, of course, is in front of Jay Craig. Anthony Went just has to finish this race in order for him to take the championship. Jay Craig has closed that gap to 8-10 seconds, or 8/10 of a second. Oh, what's that? That was something strange. I didn't exactly see what happened there, but it just seems like he bounced off the curb. Jay Craig has to start all over again. You can see as soon as that pressure is relieved from Jay Craig, Anthony can go and chase down. And has closed that gap up by like half a second already. See how many laps we're gonna do here. Anthony went having a look. Joy's on, but too far back. I mean, Anthony knows that he's won this championship, but he wants to win it in style, and that's with the victory. Easier said than done, though, against the man who's won the last 3 races. Joy Dom. Also just heard that they can hit cones. So that explains that moment that Jay Craig had. Well, if that's the moment you're gonna have, then I would advise staying away from them. In a street track like this, where the walls are closed, you don't really ever want a mistake like that. Right, looking at our championship situations, of course Anthony Wynn would take the championship, but the battle between the Dunfords, it would be Sam Dunford taking it over Josh Dunford quite comfortably, actually. Sam is in P4. He's got Andrew Berrien behind him. Oh, Anthony Wynn's go round, championship leader, mayday, mayday. Championship leader spins at turn 1. He's gonna have to make his way back through now. Oh, here's Andrew Berry and Sam Dunford absolutely thrashed that one in. Berrien. This is the battle for P5, 7 points apart with him and Connor. That would be enough right now. Oh, Andrew Smith. I was going to say, but it isn't Andrew Berrien. Watch out, you've done so well. .3 seconds of a gap to Jay Craig behind him. Anthony Wynn's gone again. It's making an absolute mockery of it now. Craig and AJ Massac. There's also only 1 point difference, but it looks like it's going to be Jay Craig after everything that's happened. Oh no, Andrew Berrien, what have you done? He has to get underway quick. Almost halfway here now, 18 minutes to go. And once again, we have quite a big spread in the field. 3 seconds is the gap. It's Anthony Wen in P3. 10 seconds back on Jay Craig. Here's our leader in the race, Joy Dom. 3 seconds ahead of Jay Craig, smallest margin of anyone though. So he can definitely not make a mistake or it will be costly for him. So it's Joey Dom's time. And we do have to wonder with the halfway point of this race what it could have been if Joey Dom would have been here from the start. I mean, so far he's put in a grand slam. 4 out of 4, no one is able to even get close to that. If he takes this victory, he'll have more victories than Jay Craig and Anthony Wen have shared this season. AJ Masek behind Andrew Berrien. This would be crucial if it was Jay Craig ahead of him, but AJ Masek, too big of a mistake, too far back. Trying to make his way back through the field now, but Jay Craig up at P2, he's never going to get there. So I think we can safely say that P2 in the championship and on the road could be safely Jay Craig's. Actually, when he just had to finish this race. It really doesn't matter where he finishes, he just needs to finish it. Not do anything crazy. Andrew Berrien still trying to come back on AJ Masek. Almost one or a 2/3 race pace, or race completion. The part that they're on right now is part of the pit exit. On the actual track, you're not really allowed to use that pit exit, purely because of safety. Andrew Berrien has a 1.7 gap to AJ Masek. Nine and a half minutes to go. Josh Dunford in the battle of the Dunfords has 6 seconds, 7 seconds of a gap ahead of him to get up to Sam Dunford, but I don't think it's going to happen. Sam might have got this one in the pocket, but who knows what might happen. Sam makes a mistake here, either right on the back of him or even past. But first, Josh Dunford has to find his way past Connor Smith AJ Masek is 23 seconds behind this. He's not any threat anymore. Berrien is behind this as well. It's a good race actually for both Dunfords. The inside for Josh Dunford is looking there. It's such a difficult track to pass this one. Oh, almost contact between him and Smith. Is that Sam Dunford up ahead though? That's the question. Yes, it is. 2.6 seconds now only in between the two. And whoever of those finishes ahead, doesn't matter where they finish, will be in front because they're equal on points. Josh Dunford smells blood. Who's going to be happiest in about a month and a half time during Christmas family dinner? At the moment it would be Sam Dunford. Josh Dunford is closing in, has closed that gap of 6 seconds. Still has Corey Smith in between him and the other Dunford. 5 minutes, a bit more left. Oh, a crash! Sam Dunford's gone off. It's completely swung round the other way. Sam Dunford's going to be the one chasing. Corey Smith made contact. And after that, it was Sam Dunford into the wall. Josh Dunford, the laughing third in this situation. AJ Masek and Sam Dunford seem to be having a good fight. Battle with Andrew Berrien. AJ Masek is also climbing up slowly but surely. Sam Dunford's gone round again. From bad to worse. Dom. 100 points out of 100. 4 race wins out of 4. If he can keep this up. Think about 3 or 4 more laps. Might be 3. I have a feeling it's going to be 4 though. Minutes left, a little bit less. Joey Dome not under any attack, overtaking lapped cars. No one really close to each other on the timing tower either. You can see how much Anthony's going to have to bully me for his name pronunciation. Joey Dome, one more lap after this one to bring it home and make it 100 out of 100. An almost perfect record. If only he competed in all the other 2 rounds, I think it was going to be difficult to keep up the winning streak. But for sure, with the pace that Joey Dome has shown us this season, not impossible. Righty then, last hairpin, Sam Dunford in the background off again. On to the last lap of the season for Joey Dome. Last lap for Joey Dome, and also the last lap for... Oh, Joey Dome, no! Will that give the win to Jay Craig? Joey Dome, his win streak might be gone. He's gonna have to fight for it. Jay Craig has inherited the lead after a massive mistake. An unforced error by Joey Dome on the last lap. The gap is a second. Can he get it back? I don't think he can. He is full out pushing for it. A massive mistake by Joey Dome. I thought he was going to have a 100% win streak. But it looks like that's not going to be the case. Can he make it? The hairpin will be crucial. A better exit. It's not going to be enough. Jay Craig wins. Joey Dome in second. But the story is behind that. He's won 2 times this season, has been second 4 times, and twice he has been third. He's going to add a 3rd time to that now. But crucially, he is champion. Anthony Nguyen is your 2024 One Line Racing Centre October Radical SR3 champion. And boy, is that deserved. Was there when he needed to be. And he is champion. And there's no one who could touch him. Had a scruffy start to the season with a 2nd place and a 3rd place. But after that, has done everything right. In the battle for the Dunfords, it's going to be Josh Dunford, the happiest at the Christmas dinner. AJ Masek and Connor Smith. It'll be Connor Smith who will finish 5th. But it won't be enough to make a swing in the championship to get him past Andrew Berrien. It won't be enough. And that is it. Let's have a look at the championship. Greg wins ahead of Dom in this session. Anthony Guywan in third. Josh Dunford in fourth. Smith in fifth. Massick in sixth. Barry in seventh. Sam Dunford in eighth. And Smith in ninth. But the championship, crucially, won by Anthony Wen, then Jay Greg in second, ahead of AJ Massick, who gave it absolutely everything and a little bit too much in the second race of today. Then Joey Dom losing his 100% win streak with an unforced error on the last lap of Long Beach. The last lap of the season, he drops to P2 in this race, but that will give him fourth in the championship. Wouldn't have gotten anything higher anyways. Andrew Berrien in fifth, ahead of Connor Smith in sixth. Then Josh Dunford seventh, ahead of Sam Dunford in eighth. Ishfaq Azam in ninth. Josh Olsen in 10th. Edgar Lau 11th. Thomas Smith 12th. Erop, Victor and Russell with only one evening competed. They'll be 13th, 14th and 15th respectively. That's the championship. Let's head to the interviews. Hello, Joey. Welcome in.
Hey.
Hi, Joey. First of all, how are you after the last round of the championship?
A little bit caught by surprise. I'm not really sure what happened there at all, but yeah, I mean, still a good race nonetheless, but yeah, just a bit surprised by that last lap.
I think you've made your mark here on everyone at the One Line Racing Center. I think you're definitely a contender for the upcoming championships that we have. Is that now where your focus heads to?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, not missing the first 2 weeks in a row for this October League was not good for me at all. But yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here for the next one.
Still a P4 in the championship, even though you've only been able to compete for 2 weeks. What was your favorite moment of the season?
Ooh, favorite moment.
It sure isn't the last lap of this race.
Yeah, absolutely not. That was my least favorite. Favorite moment though, maybe Sonoma with Tony. That was fun because that track